Greetings everyone, this is SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, here to bring you another episode review from Season 5 of The Loud House. Today's episode is titled, Farm to Unstable. First we'll discuss the plot, and then my thoughts and critiques with my final score. So, let's get right into it. The episode begins with Liam struggling to prepare for his family's annual farm stand while the rest of his family is out of commission, and Lincoln and his friends offer to help. However, they can't complete their task when they find out they're more difficult than they thought, and decide to use old store-bought items for the upcoming sale. Unfortunately, the items they got from flips, because that was a bright idea, cause problems for the customers who bought them, and they demand refunds. After Liam finds out what his friends had done, Lincoln and the others begin making amends by buckling down to do the work they were supposed to do all along, and this in turn brings the customers back. Well, that concludes the plot of the episode, so now we come to my thoughts and critiques. Given my previous reviews on episodes starring Lincoln and his friends, this was one of their better episodes of Season 5, and quite possibly the best one for the season overall. Everyone could see Liam was struggling and really needed help. They wouldn't have lied to get out of doing what turned out to be hard labor if Liam asked them for help in the beginning. So I give them credit for stepping up to the plate, especially Rusty when he was trying to take care of Liam's Meemaw. Note to self, not every grandma is sweet and gentle. This Meemaw is one tough lady. And let the record show Rusty has a promising future as a toenail artist. Now that's what I call talent. Anyway, Lincoln and friends may have been cheating by skipping out on their jobs, but can you blame them? They thought it would be easy, but if we were to learn anything from the Season 3 episode, Past Your Bedtime, having fun on the farm is not the same as working on it, and they found that out very quickly. They're not farm kids and were never raised on one like Liam. If you think about it, this episode highlights what Liam's life has always been like as he was growing up, and it shows how disciplined he is to bear all that responsibility at a very young age. In fact, I have reason to believe he would have done everything himself if his friends didn't get involved. Going through all that stressful work just to help his wheelchair-bound grandmother keep the family farm in business is very commendable. I'm not a farm guy either, and I know how hard it is to work on one, so it's understandable why Lincoln and everyone else thought taking the easy way out was in their best interest. I'd have done the same thing. The kids thought they could fool everyone with alternative food and clothing, but it's clear the townsfolk know what a honeycut product is, and more importantly, isn't. They never had issues with the farm before, so everyone's reactions to what happened on the day of the sale was to be expected. It makes me wonder if the gang would have gotten away with it if they bought food from a credible food store, but that's another story. No matter what, the kids realized they screwed up and found out doing the hard work had its long-term benefits for everyone. They made sure to bring back the good name Liam created in Royal Woods, and it literally paid off. Questionable intentions, but they still wanted to come through for someone in need. Now that's what I call friendship. Of course, this episode does have a few eyebrow-raising moments. For instance, I question the idea of a grocery store being closed during normal business hours for floor buffing instead of doing it at night. I also can't get over how no one thought to go to their houses to grab the things they needed. But much like Flip's odd sense of smell, they were desperate for farm products, not thinking clearly on expiration dates, and they were down to the wire. Besides, where were they going to find fake wool with little time to do so? Who else but Flip? By the way, two things I noticed. One, Liam says he has a brother, but whatever happened to that sister he mentioned in Making the Grade? And two, did anyone else notice how Clyde had Rusty's actor when he was getting the eggs during the final minute of the episode? I think that was Rusty's actor. It certainly wasn't Clyde's. Either way, that was so weird. Overall, this episode turned out way better than I expected. Lincoln and pals cheating to help Liam may not have been the best idea given the results of what happened to the customers, but it showed how far they'll go for a friend, and you have to at least appreciate the gesture. One of the two takeaways would be anyone can sell you something from a chain store, but nothing beats the original that's freshly grown on the farm. The other takeaway is that hard work builds good work ethic, and with ethic comes great character development. The townsfolk knew it, the young tough farmer known as Liam knew it, and his friends came to know it as well. Besides my nitpick on a grocery store being closed during the day, and no one considering the idea of pooling food and whatnot from their own houses rather than immediately defaulting to Flip, this episode was fantastic. With that said, I give Farm to Unstable a 9.7 out of 10. Well folks, that concludes my review of Farm to Unstable. This was a major upgrade from Safe by the Spell, No Bus No Fuss, and of course Broadcast Blues. I don't know where everyone else stands, but for me, this episode has earned a spot on my top 10 list for Season 5. For now, that is. So what did you guys think of it? Love it? Hate it? Something you would add? Change? Keep it as it is? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest Loud House content. That's going to do it for me. I'll catch you guys for the next video, but until then, this is SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, signing off. Peace out, home slices.